the magical duo. It is a soul-stirring composition, very beautiful, very unique, unlike your other songs. What is special, according to you, for this particular song that you thought that it needs to sound differently?
Honestly, it is Shibani Kashyap's soul. You know, we know her for so many years, and she's very deep, very emotional. And though her famous song is Zinda and Sajna, you know, they're pretty bright songs. But ये थोड़ा emotional song जिसने बोला कि हमें करना है, and she sat with Manmeet. I was not even there, and they planned it, and then we decided that let's make it a very you know, family video, because Karishma is about it. And emotions are all about family, your own people, and he's like a brother. So so teamwork really matters a lot. Kumar Paji, who's written the lyrics, has done a fabulous job. Vichoda बहुत ही एक अलग word है. तो करते करते बन गया. You can't really plan these things, but yeah, like we said, if your emotions are honest and you want to create a great melody, great team, and great vocals by Shibani and great expressions by our actors. So this is what it is, a combination basically.
तो शिबानी एक दिन आके बोल रही थी कि मेरा दिल टूट गया है. मैं क्यों टूट गया मुझे वो नहीं बता सकती, पर दिल बहुत टूटा हुआ है, तो कोई वैसा गाना बना दो जिसमें दिल टूटा रहे. So that's what we made this song.
And then suddenly her husband came, Rajiv Roda. He says, "अरे नहीं, मेरी इसमें कोई गलती नहीं है." I would prove it by producing the video. So Rajiv Roda produced the video along with us. So
joint effort.
Yeah, applause to the entire team. Yeah.
You know, with such a light, you know, atmosphere, all friends and family, and when we see the song, it has so much of intensity and so much of uniqueness. Shibani, had you, you know, visualize something like this, that the song would be like a typical heartbreak, and of course it touches the heart because Karishma and Akshay have done a fab job, and it's a very, very unique concept also. Shibani, please tell us.
It's really something which I would say that it's a revisitation to my vocals that was extracted beautifully by Meet Brothers. Manmeet and Harmeet both said, "यार इस बार you have to sound different." I think मैंने 5-6 बारी dub किया होगा गाना. And I think after the 6th dub, we all said, "Yeah, Eureka moment, ये है." So if you notice that the voice is very differently sung. I have sung it with a different register. हमारे body में बहुत सारे वो होते हैं ना, chest voice, head voice. तो ये पता नहीं, it's a mixed voice which has come out in a very Sufi sort of a way. That's what Manmeet said. And Shibani, you have to sound very Sufi in this. And जब तक he and Harmeet were not satisfied, we didn't go ahead कि हाँ, this is the final dub. So it has been a nice, lovely journey. We've had a great time. I really have to thank my husband Rajiv, because he's the one who actually, you know, sat down with Manmeet and Harmeet initially to get the song going, get the audio going. Then he sat on the video, and then of course, Meet Brothers की जो team है ना, it's fantastic. They looked into each and every intricate detail. So I have just sung the song honestly with my heart and soul. But बाकी जो भी shaping up हुई है, it's them, their team, Karishma, Akshay, Rajiv, everyone. I think they've really made it like a feature film. I really have to say this.
Yeah, we have to name our teams, Sangeeta and Asutosh, who's really done a good job in putting this up. And like we said, this is a family project, so even our PR, Parol is also very,
You're also our family.
our MB Music, our music label, everything is in-house basically.
Absolutely.
Karishma and Akshay, this question is to you. You know, this actually looks like a development, and we want to know what's happening in the part 2. But we see so much of emotion. The concept is so beautiful. How easy or difficult or challenging it was when you were performing, especially Karishma, you looked wonderful.
Thank you so much. So as far as the part 2 is concerned, हमको रांझा नया लाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि वो तो मर गया.
पर वो दिखाया नहीं है ना, आत्मा आ जाएगी.
हाँ. See, anything is possible on Indian television. Yes. So yes, now that he's given me hope, I think we can look forward to a part 2. So Shibani, please get to work. It was a beautiful experience. My involvement in the video was a very last-minute thing. I think these guys were all set to shoot the song. And पता नहीं कहाँ किसी के सपने में आ गई तो किसी के ध्यान में आ गया. इनके सपने में, शिबानी के सपने में आ गया that Karishma is in the video, and next thing is I am in the video. ऐसे और सपने देखा करो.
Really, it is so spooky. It is so crazy. But actually, I dreamt that, you know,
it is really, I don't know ये क्या बोलते हैं इसको, but I had a dream that Karishma is shooting and she's in our video, and next day Manmeet का phone आया, you know what, I'm thinking of Karishma for this video. I said, my God, this is called telepathy. So we don't need to communicate, we can communicate telepathically.
Law of attraction.
Law of attraction, seriously. Because I love her looks and her performance. And for a long time, I've been a huge fan of hers. I always, tell her she looks like Penelope Cruz, and she really looks like she is a supermodel. So I'm so delighted that she's a part of the video. Thank you, Karishma.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. So then when we started the video, I get very serious about my work, and I'm kind of a little finicky. The team can vouch for it. They really must have had a tough time with me, but then I believe everything requires perfection. So apart from just acting in the video, I just asked Manmeet, do you give me the permission to get a little deeper and look into who's the guy, what exactly is happening? So yes, I think that entire 1 month was a phenomenal experience for me, because I was not just an actor. I was just watching everything happen in front of me. In fact, Manmeet and I had a little tiff also, because I was like, right now she just mentioned that इनकी आवाज़ थोड़ी अलग सी कराई गई है, and I was like, मैंने तो वो वाली शिबानी सोच के मैंने गाने के लिए हाँ बोला था, पर इसमें she's not sounding Shibani.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, but that's the thing, we all have to evolve, and Shibani is absolutely right. I went to the studio, I heard the song, you weren't there, I heard the song, Shibani was there, and I'm Shibani, this is not you. She's like, but I'm loving it. I said, अब क्या बोलूं? But eventually, yes, I absolutely agree that we all have to try different things, and she sounded very different. I love this new Shibani also, so I'm very happy.
Thank you.
Akshay?
Yes,
I-
dream team was how you want experience.
I mean, this
Before you start, I'll tell you that अक्षय का जो शो था टेम्पटेशन आइलैंड, उसका करिश्मा और मैंने सारे एपिसोड्स देखे थे, एंड हमको लगता था कि सबसे क्यूट और रियल जो बंदा हमको लगता था, हम दोनों का फेवरेट था, तो और हम कभी जानते नहीं थे
बताना
अक्षय
नहीं था ये
को। और फिर जब राजीव ने बोला कि यू नो दैट he showed me a picture and he said, what do you think of this boy? And I saw him like, are you kidding me? Right away, I love this boy. And also, उसने video दिखा, he was dancing very well. So when Akshay said yes, we both were very happy because we really loved him much before we met him. I don't think he knows that.
No, I don't know that. I'm like overwhelmed right now. But मेरा experience बहुत अच्छा रहा. It was a beautiful experience. राजीव टोनी के गाना है एंड करेगा, तो मैंने बिना सोचे समझे बोल दिया हाँ आपका है तो मैं कर दूँ, बिकॉज मैं उनको पहले से जानता हूँ. एंड देन दे सेड कि इट्स बाय मनमीत ब्रदर्स. मैंने कहा वाओ, यू नो दे आर रियली बिग in what they do, and the singer is Shibani. So I was like definitely. And shoot पे भी मतलब ऐसा नहीं फील हुआ कि एक एक्टर आया है. एक्चुअली में फैमिली जैसे फील हुआ, फ्रॉम राजीव टू द डायरेक्टर्स टू करिश्मा being such a supportive actor, co-actor, and it was a beautiful experience overall, and I really enjoyed myself.
जैसे आपने कहा कि this was a new experiment that you did, and we just heard that Karishma was happy eventually now when she saw it on the screen that आप खुद कितना nervous थे that that's going to be new you, and you had friends working with you. कितना were you like worried that I'm going to be this new sound would be accepted, not accepted, or criticism, or although you're sounding beautiful, but still would रहता है when you change your zone,
Thank you so much for the compliment. No, I was not worried. I have complete belief in Manmeet and Harmeet. Musically, complete belief in them. So, we go back a long way. It's not just music. We've been friends for a long time. And they've always appreciated the work that I've done. And I love the work that they have been doing. I mean, some of their songs, which are not the party numbers, are beautiful. I mean, they have this kind of a wide spectrum of music that they do. So when they extracted this new voice out of me, I was super confident. And when I heard it, I found it very refreshing, because you can't keep sounding the same all the time. People say, yeah, it's wohi hai. It's like that. So I was very confident, very excited. And this whole journey has been amazing. The way they both have been practicing, इतना practice किया choreography.
हाँ हमारे खुद के गवाह है.
हाँ really.
एड़िया सब
इतनी मेहनत हुई है. It's not just, I'm telling you, the whole team has worked hard for this project, and that's what I'm super proud of.
This should not be the original
Kind of
or, what is that one thought which made you decide a chessboard?
We've seen Shibani performing since decades. Sorry, 2-3 years.
Two only.
And her versatility, like she was telling about us, is so wide that we know that she can crack anything. So all we had to do was slow down the tempo, take the scale low, and voice texture tone तो अच्छा है ही. तो the magic happened on its own. And अंदर इसके दर्द तो छुपा ही हुआ है. वो कहाँ से आ रहा है मुझे still a mystery. But the way she sings it, obviously she's going to sing it for you. But it can make you cry if you're going through a bad patch in life. I hope nobody is.
Oh yes. Yes.
I hope nobody goes through a bad patch. But life is up and down. We all know it कि कुछ उसको कोई रोक ही नहीं सकता है. समुद्र की लहरों की तरह. तो जब होगा तो ये रांझे दा बिछोड़ा जरूर प्ले करना आप लोग भाई लोग. It'll bring you back and connect that ये तुम अकेले नहीं हो इस मझधार में. और भी बहुत लोग बह रहे हैं. So that's what it is. So she justified the whole melody, lyrics, the production of the song and the video also. All rounder, ये बिल्कुल हमारी विराट कोहली है.
So जब वीडियो बन रहा था तो आपका इनपुट रहा उसमें, this is as of course the song is so heart wrenching. Did you have your input as being brothers?
So I think big credit goes to the director Ganesh. I think he's a very involved director and बहुत passionate, over passionate actually. पूरा ज़्यादा ही gets into it, and which is great. I think when उनके साथ हमने अभी एक series बनाई है 10 episodes की, 10 गानों की, which will be releasing soon. It's called White Room. So we realized कि उसका एक vision है, वो उसको execute करता है. So it was amazing working with Ganesh. I'm sure Karishma can elaborate.
Switch that mic off and
Well, yes, I absolutely second what Manmeet said. Ganesh ji has, I've worked with so many directors, all of them have their strengths, and it has been an amazing experience, and I've learned so much from everyone. But Ganesh ji ke saath, he is overcommitted, overcommitted could be the wrong word, what did you just mention? Involved, passionate. Every time he would be there for the rehearsals, उनको कुछ दिखता था. Even if Akshay and I were normally talking or laughing, he would just see something and उनका हाँ ऐसा हो जाता था कि I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this. तो ऐसा समझ नहीं आता था कि वो हमको मतलब stalk कर रहे हैं literally. So he gets too involved, and which is a wonderful thing. और वो हमको जब सुना रहे थे ना तो हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि what exactly is he trying to sing. But now that I've seen the video, I exactly understand. He had a vision and he's gone exactly according to his vision. So matlab, when we are rehearsing, a director actually doesn't need to be there, He would be talking to the choreographer, he would be talking to us about our comfort levels, what is it, is there something that we don't want to do, and being there in every moment. I think hats off to him. And ये जो हमारा गाना है, actually मुझे नहीं लगता ये एक दिन में shoot होने वाला content है, but उन्होंने फिर भी कर दिखाया. So much of work pressure, but still he was at it, and we can see the output. It's wonderful. It's been a great experience working with Ganesh ji, honestly.
Anything interesting that you can think of while the shoot happened?
He's reading a lot, no?
Oh yes, so many interesting things.
रिहर्सल्स में भी इंटरेस्टिंग, मतलब हमारा तो ये पूरी जर्नी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एंड मज़ेदार रही है. शूट के वक्त मेरा जो पर्सनल मैं बताऊंगी, सो इसमें मैंने सिगरेट पी है. आई एक्चुअली डोंट स्मोक. और उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि आप मेरी कबीर सिंह हैं. मैंने कहा मतलब कि तो उसने 2 सिगरेट एक साथ पी थी. सो आई सेड मैं एक भी नहीं पीती. ये सर नहीं, आपको 2 पीनी है. वो इतना रजिस्टर नहीं हुआ है. एक्चुअली मैंने इस हाथ में 2 सिगरेट्स पकड़ी हैं. वो उनको लेडी कबीर सिंह चाहिए थी. वो पैथोस एंड द अग्रेशन एंड द रैथ ऑफ द लॉस ही वांटेड. सो ही सेड कि बस हमें दिखाना है दैट सो मुझे नहीं पता था नॉर्मल सिगरेट्स इतनी पोटेंट होती हैं एंड हर टेक के पहले जब मैं वो अपने अंदर धुआं भरती थी तो जैसे ही एक्शन होता था मेरा पहला स्टेप ऐसे जाता था सो कितनी अच्छा लग रहा है हम एंड ही हैज़ यूज्ड सो मेनी सच शॉट्स जो एक्चुअली एक्शन वाले नहीं थे, जो रोलिंग के टाइम के थे, क्योंकि कभी मैं यहाँ जा रही हूँ कभी मैं वहाँ जा रही हूँ और हमारा एक डांस सीक्वेंस भी है जहाँ पे हम मस्ती कर रहे थे और वो उन्होंने वीडियो में यूज़ कर लिया है. सो लाइक आई सेड वो हमको पूरा टाइम स्टॉक कर रहे थे.
Shibani, आपका experience while shooting the song and
ये वाला ले लो.
Use that. So firstly, Dave, he's created a very different look. If you see my look, my hair is all gelled back and like very stark kind of a look. Very मतलब ऐसा look मेरा बहुत दिनों से मैंने किया ही नहीं है. It's for the very first time actually. And very, I would say, like surrealistic जो feeling थी, the lighting, it was raining throughout. So from the vanity van till the set, we had to really, encounter that rain with all our umbrellas and all our finery go there. So the rain actually added a lot of, I would say, mood. It added a mood to the song because the song is in a very rainy mood. आपने देखा होगा कि song is set like that. So yeah, I loved it. It was great energy and I would love to see them perform the way they were dancing. मेरे को उससे बहुत अच्छी एनर्जी मिल रही थी. ऐसे my gosh, they're really putting in their best. The song में जान आ रही है. It's like that. Yeah, and yeah, I enjoyed मेरे को तो simple lip sync और गाना था वो as a singer. So I enjoyed doing that also.
No, but I must say one thing, that even though when she was not required on the set, she was जब वो एक बार तैयार हो गई ना वो आके सेट पे ही बैठी थी. मतलब यूजुअली पीपल डोंट डू दैट. आप अपना करते हो और फिर चले जाते हो. एंड ट्रस्ट मी वो सेट पे धुआं से लेके अंधेरा हो गया था. लाइक शी मेंशन्ड इतनी बारिश हो रही थी. इट वाज नॉट अ वेरी कंफर्टेबल प्लेस टू सिट बट शी वाज कॉन्स्टेंटली सिटिंग नियर द मॉनिटर watching what's happening. She didn't really need to do that, but I love your passion and I've always been a fan of you and your hard work.
Thank you so much.
Also, we would like Rajiv Ruda to come here and say a few words if he's around. Where is he? Rajiv Ruda.
Manmeet, आपका गला बैठा हुआ है, but I would want you to tell them what I told you about Rajiv, about how he was. अच्छा चलेगा, आपका गला बहुत ही बैठा हुआ है. वो क्या है ना, माइक मेरे हाथ में बहुत ज़्यादा दिख रहा है इसलिए आई थॉट थोड़ा बैलेंस हो जाएगा. So this man is not just the guy who funded the video, but he was constantly रेकी से लेके कोरियोग्राफी, रिहर्सल्स, हमसे पर्सनली बात करना और सेट के दिन ट्रस्ट मी लाइक आई सेड कि बहुत कुछ शूट करना था. वो एक दिन में कैसे हुआ है, एक है गणेश जी और दूसरे हैं ये मतलब लिटरली एक्टर्स के पास ये तो तैयार हो जाता था टाइम पे, मेरे पास आके चलो चलो चलो. आई मीन ही डिडंट नीड टू डू दैट. देयर वर अदर पीपल असाइन्ड फॉर द जॉब. हाँ एंड ही वाज एट इट. वो अपना झोला लटका के लाइक टिपिकल प्रोड्यूसर लुक में, बट वो ही वाज एवरीथिंग बट अ प्रोड्यूसर ऑन द सेट. ही वाज डूइंग ऑल ऑड जॉब्स. ही वाज डूइंग एवरीथिंग. ही मेड श्योर द शूट हैपेंस smoothly and on time and finishes on time. Trust me, matlab Rajiv, I've known you for not too many decades, just few.
He's a very good
this side of him,
actor also.
This side of his. अच्छा, इनकी एक्टिंग के जो कीड़े हैं जो हमारे साथ निकलते थे उसके बारे में कुछ बताओ ना, कैसे वो अपने अरमान पूरे कर रहे थे हमारे साथ रिहर्सल्स में.
हाँ, इनकी एक्टिंग के कीड़े एक्चुअली हम सीन वर्क करते हैं तो हम एक दूसरे के कीड़े निकाल लेते हैं. सो वी डू सीन वर्क्स टुगेदर. ही इज आल्सो ब्रिलियंट एक्टर एंड हाँ, इनके बगैर ही मेड इट वेरी स्मूथ. गणेश जी एंड राजीव वाज इन्वॉल्व्ड इन एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम कॉस्ट्यूम टू डांस रिहर्सल्स लाइक शी सेड एंड इंट्रिकेट डिटेल्स. उसकी वजह से ये निकला है प्रोडक्ट एंड ही इज़ लाइक माई ब्रदर एंड इनकी वजह से ही मैं आया हूँ. And thank you.
You sir.
So it was a brilliant experience doing this video because the day we sat down first day with Kumar Baji to do the lyrics, so Shibani had done Mukhda of the song which, what was that?
Dil something.
So हाँ, तो वो एक गाने का अलग फील था और with that feel we came and I sat down with Amit and Kumar Baji. And so Kumar Paji obviously is a master at doing the lyrics, So the way he came up with the complete changeover of the lyrics and the mood of the song totally like sent us on a different trip altogether. And then when the music came in and the reiteration of the music happened, and then we came down with this version which actually touched everyone. So we were like continuously taking feedback from everyone about how the song is sounding, how can we make it more modern, how can we make it today's music. And when that finally happened, the whole visuals of the video started emerging in front of us. And when Ganeshji came in, he came up with the story of what you saw on the screen. That totally gave us a different perspective of how a music video can be done, where it's a different take on love. So that is where then once we had a visual, then the reiteration of the cast, which took almost I think a month or something like that. And finally when we had Karishma and Akshay on board, the rehearsal started, we knew that we had a beautiful video coming up. And from the location to the work we put into the whole video was absolutely a dream coming true, forming in front of us. So I would say that it was a complete team effort of each and every person involved in making the music, Harry Monty, Hardeep Mangeet, Kumar Paji and their team on the music front, and Ganesh, the director of the video, with his team, Pari, the choreographer. She is a young kid and she was there like how. I think I'll ask Karishma and Akshay to put a little light on Pari's choreography. How they, and she's such a sweet girl that आपको लगेगा कि क्या करेगी. But the way she directed them on the dance part was something which you have seen on screen, and a little bit more which you guys experienced. Please share it with the press.
A small little girl, she's a very sweet girl, and she's very enthu about her choreography, and unka debut hai shayad ye.
Yes.
And she was really excited. She tagged me also. I reposted it, and एक मिनट नहीं बैठी वो कि आप ऐसे करो, आप ऐसे करो, आप ऐसे करो, नहीं अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, ये नहीं अच्छा लग रहा. हमें वो ऐसे डांट रही थी जैसे कि हमारी मम्मी है वो, बट उसने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, एंड लाइक यू कैन सी. And there's Nakul also who helped us, assisted Pari, and I wish her best of luck. And
हमारी एक दो चीज़ें हैं जो हमने शूट की थी जो वीडियो में नहीं है. हमारा लिफ्ट था. So I have to mention this. There was this beautiful lift which we shot, but जगह नहीं थी उसकी वीडियो में, so we did not use it. He had a tennis elbow की कुछ surgery done just few days before the video का shoot, and he came for the rehearsals like that. I said, भाई तू मुझे क्या उठाएगा? He thought, I'll do it, and he actually did it. And even on the day of the shoot, we did this beautiful lift. I so wish it was there in the video because हमने बहुत मेहनत की थी. मुझे उठाना, मुझे तो क्या करना था, बस घूमना था, but उठाना इनको था मुझे. So yes, everything was like from the choreography to the direction. I just want to take this moment because मुझे आगे पता नहीं मौका मिलेगा कि नहीं. I really want to thank the Meet brothers. For I don't know how I ended up doing this video, but you know, thank you. This is my first with them. I've been with them for 21 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's news.
Yes, and this is my first with them. Thank you, my dear darling husband. ये मुझे नए गाने जब भी आते हैं, यानी टीम, हम घर पे भी काम आ ही जाता है, तो हम लोग हमेशा गाने वाने सुनते रहते हैं, कुछ भी नया गाना आने वाला होता है, एंड वी ऑलवेज recommend, suggest, we give our inputs, so he's always kept me involved that way. तो जब मेरे को ये गाना सुनने मिला था शिवानी का, तो हम लोग बस हम लोग रात को टीवी देखते हैं, तो ये कुछ सुन रहे थे गाना, and I suddenly said टीवी पे लगाओ, started howling. I was crying, and only thing I told him, please do full justice to this song, take good actors, please looks पे मत जाना, followers पे मत जाना, influencers जो अच्छी acting करते हैं उनको लेना. If you want to take influence, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to but you know, a song like this needed everyone at their 100%. So he's like, नहीं, of course, ऐसा थोड़ी ना है, of course. And शिवानी का गाना है, कुमार पाजी ने लिखा है, everyone is putting in their 100%, casting चल रही है. I was like, ठीक है, मुझे auditions दिखाते रहना. तो मैंने 1-2 auditions भी देखे, very nice girls. ये वो क्या हुआ, I don't know how they landed up on me. It's still a mystery. But Manmeet, my daughter, and I were out for dinner, and he's like, शिवानी का video करोगे? And I said, I'll think about it. अंदर से तो लड्डू फूट गए थे, because वो गाना जिस पे मैं पागलों की तरह रोई थी, and I literally, I was like, this can be a dream for any actor to perform on, you know. And thank you, Sean, for thinking about me and giving me this video. Thank you, Shibani. Thank you, Akshay, for being a brilliant co-actor.
Yeah, we are thrilled.
Rajiv.
Trying to figure out कि कास्ट दिमाग से आपके वो भी चल रहा है और ऑडियो को और redevelopment and all that stuff was going on, and suddenly Manmeet showed me कि I've got a model to take the house sheet, and he's showing me this picture. I'm like, done immediately. So she's the one. And then once Karu was done, then the boy was to be done, and Akshay and me have been doing some scene work on the acting front. And I was like, I've seen some of his videos, and we had a dance teacher, choreographer, Sir Chris sir. So he has been training us on dance, and I've seen some of his work. So I thought this is a very contemporary kind of a dance video where there's not Bollywood dancing. It's a very different kind of a dance which is required in this video, and how we had visualized the pathos coming out. And Akshay had already kind of touched that space in his earlier videos. So immediately I spoke to him, and he was like, yes, I'll do it. Without asking anything, he said yes. And then when he heard the song and we were rehearsing, and then Shibani kept on reworking on the vocals as Harry Monty were like working on the song. So the scaling, which was changed from her regular scale to what you are hearing now, brings out that sadness, but the overall project has been a very, very happy and satisfying project for all of us.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything?
आप बोलो. उन्होंने आपकी आवाज़ बदलवाई.
So this is all of us. This question is to me, brothers and me. So as a singer, you need to surrender to the music directors. You can't. So I have this habit of putting the Shibani style in most of my performances and singing. It's very difficult to take that personality out of me. It's been too many years now. But I think this time I said surrender. क्योंकि एक बार हरमीत ने जब when I was singing, he said नहीं. It took many takes for him to be happy, for Manmeet to be happy. और उसके बाद भी again they dubbed. So that means somewhere I started feeling that क्या हो गया यार, maybe my singing is not so good, क्या हो गया. So yes, I did. But then I realized that they were trying to get the best out of me, because after a long time I'm doing a big song like this. I've been doing Punjabi dance, blah blah blah, those kind of songs which are very easy to deliver and render. But I think I surrendered, and that was I think the biggest model of the story for me, and that's why it worked. If you start arguing too much कि नहीं इसको तो ऐसे गाना चाहिए, then that doesn't work. You have to surrender to their vision. That's why it works. And thank you, Rajiv, because you also kept criticizing me a lot. They wouldn't criticize me; they would far more polite.
Constructive criticism.
Constructive, yeah. But it all worked in the end. Yeah. So Manmeet,
That's.
Harmeet is going to say something.
See, that is the whole idea. I think the entire entertainment industry should understand that working with your own people makes life much simpler. You don't feel bad because there is no judgment. You already know.
Yeah.
मुझे पता ही है कि शिवानी ज़्यादा जूते मारेगी या हाथ मारेगी. But है तो अपनी ना, तो if I tell her कि इसमें मज़ा नहीं आ रहा, she's not gonna feel bad because she knows my intent is. It's like how parents would always say कि बेटा ये नहीं करने का है, तो उसमें kids can't feel bad. It's for their benefit and vice versa, right? Sometimes Shibani would tell us नहीं please change कर दो, इसमें मज़ा नहीं आ रहा. So there's no way we're going to judge. So that's the whole comfort and working with your friends. And obviously Manmeet and me have worked together for 25 years. Reason is because we don't judge each other. We just say politely, agree karo, nahi karo, baat ki baat. Since school, 25 years since school. 25 years since we were born. Yeah.
मैं तो पैदा ही नहीं हुई.
Like May. We had gone for a India tour,
Tour, yeah.
and that was a discovery between them.
Yeah, we
My
worked together.
experience with them was like, you know, the passion which for everything. Food, the work which they do is complete passion and madness which they are completely involved. Sometimes they would, you know, log ahead on things, on ideas and things, and then they find the middle path.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
They
very
are,
beautiful.
the Mead brothers are so open to criticism, and they take criticism in such,
they take criticism in such an open, positive manner. मैं नहीं सुन सकती इतना अपने अगेंस्ट. मतलब ये लोग, और ऑफ कोर्स मैं बीवी हूँ, बहन हूँ, तो मैं तो खुल के फिर बोलती हूँ. फिर कितनी बार मुझे खुद लगता है कि थोड़ा सा हार्श आई वाज, बट देन दे एक्चुअली थिंक एंड दे नेवर सेड के तो घर का कोई बंदा बोल रहा है. अरे घर का बंदा बोल रहा है तो सबसे ऑनेस्ट बोलेगा ना. So they take criticism in such an amazing manner. Please थोड़ा सा खा दो.
See, eventually criticism से जो चीज़ अच्छी होती है उससे सबके बैंक अकाउंट में पैसे आते हैं. पैसे किसी को बुरे नहीं लगते हैं. ईगो से लॉस ही होता
ask
है.
me.
तो I think everybody even
इश्क में तेरे हीर है रोई, दर्द यही है तेरी न होई. दिल विच रह के दिल तोड़या ते जांदे जांदे जावी करना कि दिल मेरा कल्ला रह गया. कि रांझे ना विछोड़